Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Follow Me mod version 1.0.1.1. The file size for this is 52 kilobytes. This is a game altering mod, not a physical mod. What I'm going to do is explain a few things regarding this mod, then I'll set a few things up and show you just how this works. So let's take a look. Alright folks, here we are over on the Western Australia map. Once again, this is the Follow Me mod version 1.0.1.1, and what this mod allows you to do is for other vehicles to follow you around on the map. Now that can come in handy. You can use it to collect straw, grass, chase your harvesters around, make bales. You could see how something like that could come in really handy. Now keep in mind this is still an early version and they've still got a few bugs to work out. Now I'm going to explain this the best I can in my way. So if you know of any other better setups, by all means go down to the comments, leave it down there for others to see and they can try it out for themselves. So the first thing you want to do, to activate the mod, it's Control and F, so you have to be in a vehicle to do that. Now the vehicle you're going to be chasing has to be turned on. So he's already turned on. I'm just going to pull ahead here a little bit, because sometimes he won't pick up the trail right away if you don't. Jump inside the vehicle. You want to follow the other one. Start it on up. Hit Control and F and hopefully he'll pick that up. Yes indeed he did. Okay, so you can see 25 behind him. I don't know if that's 25 meters. It probably is, but that's basically the distance between the harvester and the tractor right now. Now you can adjust different things there. Now let me bring up my HUD. So you can see up in the top left hand corner the different commands. Everything is right control. The vehicle in the back, go faster or slow down by holding in right control and holding in S or W. Now that'll move it down slowly or fast if you tap it. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So if you want to stop this at any time, you can just press the H button, but if you just want to pause him for a second, you press Control and H. And see it says waiting on him. So now you can mess around with some things without him actually going and doing anything. So hold in the control button. You know, I'll press W and S and you'll see some stuff move. See, I'm moving the distance there. You know, if I just hold it in, it'll move that fast. If I tap it, it jumps really far. So yeah, you're gonna have to pretty much mess around with it to get your adjustments right. Now I have a couple written down. I'm going to share with you some offsets, but for now I just want to show you how that works. So he's all set up, ready to go. I'm gonna press Control and H again to get him going. And by the way, if you hold in right control and press the W and S keys, that'll offset him to the side so he's not directly behind him. I'll show you that once we get out on the field. So he's ready to go. I'm going to jump in my lead vehicle here and just drive like I normally would. Now remember guys, he follows pretty much the exact path you do, speed, everything. So make sure you drive fairly well. Try not to graze by anything, leave lots of room, and you shouldn't have any problems. You can get quite far away from him actually. But just drive carefully knowing that he's following you, especially when you get a few vehicles following you. So I'm gonna take him around this building. You can see he's keeping up there just fine. See, I took that a little fast, and he's gonna try to do the same speed and follow the exact same path, so just be careful going around corners. Make sure you don't brush up against anything. And once I get straightened out here, I'm gonna fly up here. I'll show you basically how far away I can get from him, and he'll still be able to catch up to me eventually, because I am going a lot faster than that combine can move. So hopefully he won't wipe out. So just let me go over here. He should still be following. Yes he is. He's not too far behind actually. He's cleared the HUD, so he's going to catch right up. Fantastic mod. So one of the problems is, and you might be thinking this problem yourself, is when you're in a harvester and you're getting a tipper to chase you, when he hits the end of the field, the harvester always backs up a few meters. So sometimes that he might slam into the back of them. So if you have this going, you might want to check up on them from time to time, because yeah, especially if you have a lot of things going. But it's a really fun mod to mess around with. So let's go ahead and we'll try out something else. Okay guys, we're out on the field. We got a wheat field here. What I'm going to do is hire a worker, harvest this field, and I'm going to set up that tipper so he's collecting grain at the same time. Now this is going to be one of the trickier ones. Collecting grass and stuff, you can basically be right behind him, and it's already set up for that. But if you want this guy to be under that pipe, you're going to have to offset him and set the speed So let me get this guy started. I'll hire a worker, get him underway. Jump in here, start this guy up. Hit Control and F. Okay, I'm not in range, so let's go catch up with him. He just has to pick up on his trail. There we go. So yeah, it's set up. I lost my preset, so he's going to follow 25 meters behind him right in the middle. So I'll show you the offset I use. The offset is to 25 meters. So see how he's over on the side now? I'm almost clear on that header. I'm going to see when I get up a little closer how good that is. But now I got to set the other one to 15. So there, I got that on 15. He should pull up pretty much beside him. See, that offset might be a little off too, so I'm going to move that to 10. Just to make sure I clear that header more. See, now I'm pretty much even with him, but I'm going to go ahead. Yes, I need a 15 on the other side. So then I'll go back to the back bin. So if you slowed it down a little bit, you'd be able to use the first bin. Now I'm going to get out of here to show you that that's all automatic now. That's a hired worker and the truck following him getting emptied. So you'll see what I mean by the trouble you have at the end of the fields, because he is definitely going to get in the way being that far up. So like I said, guys, with the presets, just mess around with them until you find something that's going to work for you. Okay, so now we'll try it on some chaff harvesting. This is pretty much the same settings, but you could be a little bit closer and a little bit further behind because he actually shoots it away. This one might actually work out a little better at the end of the field. Since he's further back, he may allow room for him to turn around. But that's the only problem really, is when they hit the end of the field, they kind of get caught up. So you might have to just mess around with it till you find the perfect setting. So I'm going to hire a worker here. And jump my fence. Okay, let me bring that up a little bit. I just didn't want to bring it up too close because I wanted to see what happens when he hits the end of the field down there. So let's slow him down a little bit. If you hold in the button, it'll go down slower. If you just tap it, it'll jump dramatically. So when it disappears, you're right in that middle mark. You're not going ahead, you're not going behind. But by offsetting it a bit, you could go a little bit further back, so you allow him to have some room when he turns around. See, that offset of 7.0 seems to be perfect out to the side. The other one I had to be 10 because the header was wider, you know what I mean? So I'll show you that that is indeed going by itself. See, one thing is the offset, I'm on this side of the offset, so going by the corn, he's going to turn around at the end and come straight towards me, so I should actually be offset over on the right. Yeah, 4.5. So that seems to be a good setting. I just took it up the other end of the field there, and it took the corner. He was able to turn around and come back the other way without a problem. I'm going to show you that right here. So obviously, when he turns around and starts going the other way, it's not going to be a problem for the tractor. He'll just have to drive through the crop. But once that harvester hits the end of the field, you're going to have to switch back to the other side. But watch this, it seems to work out pretty good. So write those settings down, guys, for your chaff harvesting, because it seems to work out pretty well. Or if not, it's going to be something close to it. Okay, let's test it out on some straw collection. Actually, the presets it starts with are fine for just following behind and picking up straw. So you don't have to worry about changing anything there. Hire worker. Now, if you're hooked to anything that you're going to be using to follow, make sure all the implements are turned on before you press Control and F. So if you got a loading wag or whatever, make sure it's lowered down to the ground and it's turned on. Okay, let's try that again. Control and F. There we go. 30 meters. He's a little bit further behind, but let's see how this works out. You can see that works just great. Like I said, guys, you will have to play with the presets to find what's perfect for you. Okay guys, we're going to give it the ultimate test here. We're going to go ahead and mow. Then we're going to TED, windrow, make bales, and hopefully we'll get this bale trailer following offset from the baler and be able to pick them up. Not sure how good that's going to work, but... Okay guys, let's fire up our road train here. Don't forget, the vehicles that are following, you're going to have to lower their implements and turn them on for them to work. So, let me get in my mower here, start this guy up. Hire worker, jump out. And get this guy, controlling F. Get out. And this guy, controlling F. Get out. Baler. Controlling F. Get out. And I'll have to control this guy. You. Alright. She's looking pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Okay, let's see the reaction here. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He kept going anyway. I'm just wondering how... Oh, he's following really close, the baler. He popped over that too. Nice. So far, so good. Okay, the tedder seems to be missing some of that grass there. It does that from time to time. Yeah, the baler's following a little too close, I think. But overall, great. Drop a bale in the bushes. Give me that. Only had to hire one worker in the lead vehicle. If anything, you could get the guy in the baler here to slow down a little bit. So there you have it, folks. That was the Follow Me mod version 1.0.1.1. File size for that is 52 kilobytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help me contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So, until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.